Hi everyone, it's Marianne with Akashic Inspirations, and this is going to be our reading for our air signs for the full moon in Libra and lunar eclipse, which is going to be happening on March 23rd. So these are for the signs of Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So Libra, the full moon is in your sign, and you are blessing everyone, and you'll get a double dosage because the full moon is in your sign of a balancing. A beautiful, spray of energy, like a sprinkling of stardust, that you spread your magic over everyone during this full moon. And since we're having also be a partial lunar eclipse, that adds to the energies. And so these energies will then extend, because it's under a lunar eclipse, towards the next 6 months, ending with the next cycle of eclipses, which I believe is in September. So let's start with the energies that we've experienced since the new moon, which was at the beginning of March, and the energies that are coming in now. March 20th will be the spring equinox, so we're dealing with rebirth, rejuvenation, a fertility, abundance, a blooming, new opportunities. March 21st, we bring in the fiery sign of Aries. And then on the 23rd is the full moon. So there may have been a lot of things that people have been going through this since the new moon. Many people have been dealing with health issues regarding your respiratory, your bronchial. Many people have had bronchitis. So what that stimulates and what that talks about is in our relationships. It's about closing your heart, closing your chest. So you feel that blockages. So the bronchitis, these asthma, these respiratory issues stem from the fact that there is some type of a blockage within the relationships itself, and you've closed yourself off. So by going through the deeper inner work of healing, not only your physical body, but your spiritual and emotions, especially when it has to do with relationships. And we know that Libras love to come in and give us a balance on our relationships. So we tend to withdraw or contract when these issues arise. But if we decide to open our hearts and to work on forgiveness and to work on how we can change our perception to bring in balance. Remember, our relationships are a reflection to us of things that we need for our learning and our growth, and issues that we may have within ourselves that have not been addressed. So if there have been dramas in relationships, if there are relationships that we are ready to let go of, then we've been going through this phase of conflict. It could be inner conflict, then reflected in the conflict within our relationships with others. So I wanted to let you know that we are still doing have our package for past life regressions available. It's on my website, which is akashicinspirations.com. And it'll be working with Ron from Simply Intuitive, Ron Schaefer, Deborah from Intuitive Deborah, known as Glammy Witch. And what we do is we have a Skype session or a phone session with you in which we help you address the past lives. We take you into a regression that identifies the past lives and the theme that run through these past lives that are affecting your current life. Once we bring that to awareness and to healing and to light, then we bring forward lives that are full of prosperity and wealth, wisdom, and happiness in order to fill the void that has been created by the releasing of these past lives that are painful or have provided painful lessons in this life, so that you can understand them and be able to work through them. It's giving you the tools that you need to be able to work through these issues, acknowledge them, and release them. A lot of times we don't want to do the hard work, the inner work, but that is necessary to get through these more difficult or challenging issues in order to come out on the other side a far greater person, and a person who is open to their prosperity and wealth and love, which is always there for you. But we tend to create these blocks that prevent us from reaching it in the now moment. So by working with Akashic readers, we tell you the information that you can use right now, today, in order to move forward. And that is what helps create the path towards the future lightening of your load. So with that said, for anybody who wants private readings, I am available as well for Akashic readings or Tarot and Oracle, whichever you prefer. And you can find that also on my website. I've also listed on my website testimonials from those who have had past life regressions already with us. We've had several participants, and they have just been delighted and really appreciative of the information that has been given to them so that they can move forward. So if you would like that opportunity as well, please feel free to contact me. I just want to take a moment to thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing as always, and for commenting. I always appreciate your comments, and I try to either like or reply to them on YouTube or and on my Facebook, where we have our daily readings. And I've started something new towards the beginning of the month, which is trying to post angel oracle cards on Instagram. So if you'd like, you could follow me at Akashic Inspire on Instagram, Twitter, and Periscope. All right, so with that done, let's go to the reading for my air signs. I have both my son and my brother are air signs, Aquarius and Gemini, and both my parents were Libras. So let us start with the man holding a heart. So here we're already starting with relationship and generosity and much love. Wow, and here we have a man holding a coin. So very masculine energies are coming in for the Libras. It seems that perhaps there was an issue with balance, with finance, and with money, and with love. And oh, the sun. Love that. Beautiful. So these things have been resolved and are being resolved. And here we have the woman holding a coin. So everything is about relationships this month for you. Let's see what we have here. So man holding a heart. Let's address him first. Oops. Andorra. This is really pretty, by the way. Andorra. It's an ocean Andorra stone, and it really works with connecting you to Atlantean as well as angelic because of the color. Very beautiful colors. I thought I would bring them in to combine our spirit and our sun energies with the yellow sunstone that I have, also in Andorra. All right, so that was a little aside for you. So man holding a heart. So this is the guy that wears his heart on the sleeve. This is the man, the energies of great unconditional love, just really being open-hearted. You see his stance, his shirt is open, his chest is out. He's fully engaged with his spiritual aspect and his emotional side. So he's ready to enter into that relationship of being a giver of and supportive, as well as just, all of the red, obviously, of the heart. So very passion is also very passionate and sensual. So that comes in a lot with the fiery energies now that we're going into as we go into Aries. So very interesting. So, and here we have him as man holding a coin. So this person, or it could be yourself or someone that you're dealing with, is a very prosperous entrepreneurial type of individual. It reminds me of the king. These two coins, cards. This one reminds me of the King of Cups, and this one reminds me of the King of Coins, which are both beautiful mastery energies. So it's about mastering that unconditional love and forgiveness within yourself, as well as mastering your abundance and your prosperity and your financial wisdom, like really tapping into how you deal with your financial issues and knowing that the doors of opportunity are open for you, because then we have the sun card. So here's the blessing of the whole spread. The sun is the infinite potential. It's the masculine energy. It started with the solar eclipse, which was like a reset button at the beginning of the month. If you want, you can refer back to my new moon reading, which I did for all signs, because I really felt very strongly that the message was for everyone at that point. And I think I'll continue to do that, like a new moon for all signs, and then do the full moon according to your element. I feel that that worked really well, and I hope that you enjoy that. So I'd like to, if you have any comments on that, I'd love to receive it. So here, this is the epitome of your just being showered with the golden rays of the cosmos, the golden sun. I'm sorry, when I get dings on my phone like that, folks, it means confirmation of what I'm saying. So I'm sorry about all the dings, but it really, I know it can be distracting to some people, but I feel that, just so you know, I take it as confirmation. So the confirmation is this, that you are being illuminated. You are being, your whole world, your whole life, your whole sphere, your surroundings is being like supercharged with this solar energy. And so then you can see all of the abundance that is around you and be able to pick and choose from the things that are being afforded to you as to what you want to receive first. It's not about picking and choosing one or the other. It's about just prioritizing what you want to have in your life first and to go for that goal. Now that we're coming into the Aries energies. And here we have the companion to the man holding a coin, the woman holding a coin. So here, this is a woman who is very generous of spirit. She's very connected to spirit. She has the intuition. She really allows the intuition to guide her in her finances, her business dealings, and into her emotions as well. So this is a woman who is completely balanced. This is reflected in the Queen of Pentacles, which is another card that is similar to the Empress, which is about fertility, which is about prosperity. And this brings us to the March 20th spring equinox of the blooming of abundance, and that the seeds have been sown by the sun, by the masculine, and now they're going to be nurtured and brought to life by the divine feminine. And here we have the angel of balance. So here we're balancing the mat. This is you. This is who you are. This is Libra. This is also this full moon in Libra energies for my air signs. It's really bringing about the thoughts that you have and the ideas, the creative ideas that you have, and bringing them into a physical manifestation, right? She's here to balance, help you find that beautiful, peaceful, centered 0 point within you, which is the point of all creativity. And this card came out in, I believe, all of the readings for the full moon. So it is, or at least 3 of them for sure. And this is the healer of all ages. This is the person who is spiritually connected with divine. He's allowing the flow of source to come through him. His hands create through his hands chakras is just it's basically bringing the flow in and then putting it out again. Because when we receive spirit and the connection with the divine, if we hold it and bottle it up and not share it, then it becomes stagnant energy. But here, this is an individual who is fully authenticated, who is fully individualized, who is fully in the connection with source and understands that he is just a conduit for the flow of the divine spiritual connection. And this is what you're finding, that balance between what is the physical material elements and the spiritual elements. And if you bring in your angel of balance through this full moon energy, you see that's what is going to be manifesting into your life. Wow. Ding. Okay, that was a totally channel message, folks. That just, you see what that just flew. There was a flow through me of spirit and connection. And all of us can achieve that, by the way. You can have that for yourselves, and you are coming to that point based on what these cards say. And I think that what we'll find in the April readings of the Love Tarot are going to be really significant because of the energies that we have worked on this month through these eclipses, both the solar and the lunar eclipses. So this lunar eclipse is really a beautiful energy for you, a beautiful coming together in relationships, in finance. When we're in the flow, we're in the flow for everything. So it's not just geared to one thing or another, but you'll find that these beautiful doors open to you in all areas of your life. And you'll be able to find that expansion, to find the energy and the passion to be able to move forward and go with your intuition. What does your intuition tell you to do? And to be able to take that action as we go into the fiery energies of Aries, which are boosted by the fire monkey energies, which came in February through the Chinese New Year. So I think that you'll find that this balance of the material and the spiritual is coming together into your life. And I think you're going to find yourself in prosperity, both emotionally, physically, and on multi-dimensions. Multi-dimensions. Sorry, my tongue's getting twisted today. So I wish you, wow, just so many blessings here. So many blessings for all of you. A beautiful, if you're inspired, I just got the message, if you're inspired to do humanitarian or volunteer work, that is an awesome way of giving back to others that which you have received in grace and in gratitude. So even if not, or even if you just help your neighbor, or help somebody bring in the groceries, or rake their lawn, or cut their grass, or whatever it is, or take somebody a hot chicken soup if they're sick, just those balancing acts of kindness just open your doors for much more, and much more joy and fulfillment of being of service to others in your life. Beautiful. So I'm very happy with this, and I hope you are too. Look forward to sharing with you on Facebook and the daily readings and Instagram, and looking forward to posting the April Love Tarot reading soon. So I look forward to seeing you again for next month. Namaste.